Luka Dončić finally looks serious about his shape, and it's turning heads. This isn't just another gym selfie or workout clip. The man looks lighter, sharper, and more focused than he has in years. For a player who's often shown up to camp carrying extra weight, this is the first real sign that something might actually be changing. You can see it in his frame, you can see it in his effort. Luka's not just working out, he's sending a message. People have talked about his conditioning for years, but now it's Luka making the noise without saying a word. No interviews, no big promises, just a different look and a different energy. This doesn't feel like off-season fluff, it feels like the start of something real. Whether it lasts or not, this version of Luka is already starting to shift the conversation. The new pictures of Luka didn't just go viral, they lit up every comment section in NBA circles. Some fans are excited, calling it a new chapter. Others say, we've seen this movie before. It's become a split debate, one side fully buying into the transformation, the other brushing it off as another short-term push that won't last past preseason. The truth, no one really knows yet, but the noise is louder than usual, and that says a lot. What's different this time is the timing. These updates came quick, just weeks after the season ended. That's not the usual wait-and-see routine. Add in a few insider tweets saying Luka's locked in and focused, and now the discussion is everywhere. People want to believe he's turning the corner, but in a league full of off-season stories, Luka still has to prove this isn't just another headline. It has to show up when the games start. Getting traded was the moment everything shifted for Luka. It wasn't just a front office decision, it was a reality check. When a team moves on from a player with that much talent, it sends a message. Talent isn't enough if the long-term trust isn't there. The move put Luka under a new kind of spotlight, one that has less to do with stats and more to do with leadership, focus, and durability. This wasn't just about performance, it was about belief. The trade told the basketball world that doubts about Luka's fitness and commitment were no longer just talk. It challenged his image, and that kind of shakeup can either break a player or motivate him. Judging by how he's showing up this summer, it looks like Luka took it personally, and he's using it to reset his entire approach. Some fans have tried to compare Luka's situation to past stars like James Harden, guys who showed up fit in the offseason but slipped back into old habits once the season started. But this isn't the same story. Luka's not posting flashy gym clips or wearing slim fit clothes for attention. What we're seeing feels more grounded, more focused, and less about image. He's not trying to impress, he looks like he's trying to improve. There's no sign of a quick fix mindset here. No crash diets, no gimmicks. Just steady progress and signs that he's taking his body seriously for the long haul. That's the real difference. Luka isn't just trying to quiet critics for a few weeks. He looks like he's trying to rebuild trust, not just with fans, but maybe even with himself. Let's clear something up. No one's saying Luka can't hoop. The guy puts up big numbers every year, but there's a difference between being good enough to play and being in peak condition for an 82-game grind. Luka's never looked totally out of place on the court, but the extra weight has slowed him down at times. What fans are hoping for now isn't a total body change. It's a version of Luka that's just a little quicker, a little lighter, and better prepared to last the whole season. And it's not about turning into a skinny, fast break player either. Luka's strength is part of what makes him hard to guard. His ability to back guys down, absorb contact, and control the pace. Losing too much of that would hurt more than help. It's about balance. Keeping the size that gives him an edge, while trimming just enough to move better and avoid those late season injuries or fatigue. That's the version fans want to see. Last season, Luka played just 50 games, the lowest of his career. For a star in his prime, that number raised eyebrows. It wasn't about his scoring or playmaking. Those were still elite. It was about availability. Being great doesn't mean much if you're not on the floor. For a player with Luka's role, missing that much time changes everything, especially when the team is built around him. This year, the bar is simple: stay healthy and stay on the court. Hitting 65 games isn't just about chasing awards, it's about setting a standard. If Luka can keep himself in better shape and push past that 60-game mark again, it puts him and his team in a much stronger position. Availability isn't just a stat, it's part of what makes a leader dependable. That's the next step Luka has to take. Luka can't do it all alone, and the Lakers know it. If they want him to stay healthy and play more games, they need to build smarter around him. That means more help with ball handling, stronger defense defense on the wings, and guys who can take some of the weight off his shoulders every night. If he's forced to carry the team for 40 minutes a game, no amount of training will keep him fresh through the season. Last year's roster didn't give Luka much to work with, especially after the late trade. There wasn't enough time to fix the gaps. But this summer is different. The front office has a full offseason to make better moves and put together a team that fits his style and protects his body. The Lakers want results, but to get that, they have to meet him halfway. This shift didn't come out of nowhere. Reports from trusted voices like Jason Gallagher and others close to the situation say Luka has hit the reset button. Word is, he started fresh, with a new mindset, new habits, and a real focus on changing the way he prepares. These aren't rumors from random fans. These are people who've been tough on Luka before, and now they're seeing something different. So what's next? That's the big question. The photos are just the start. If this version of Luka keeps showing up, leaner, sharper, and more focused, it could change everything about how this season goes. It's not just about proving people wrong, it's about proving to himself and the league that he's ready to lead on every level. All eyes are on him now, and the ball's in his court. If you want more straight up basketball talk like this, don't forget to hit subscribe.